Right. Let's do this. All around me, silly messed up faces, frantic paces, bright and early for their daily doses. It's hypnosis, chemical mesmerizing. Our tears are for the frightened masses. COVID passes, divided masses. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. More rules tomorrow, more rules tomorrow. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. Dreams of the world still normal are the best I've ever had. When people trust false science and do something very bad, like handing over freedom, it's a very, very masked world. Masked world. Start controlling your world. Masked world.
Welcome to Patrick Roberts, our new timeline.
Well, hey guys, can you hear me okay? Because I was messing around switching the audio around, so hopefully I got it working. So if somebody wants to shoot me a 5x5, let me know your ears are on. So, anyways, tonight we're gonna be talking about going back to the Mandela effect. Um, Vanessa VA put out a video today that it's kind of one of the videos she's most popular for is the awakening, a lot of people's awakening videos. Um, it's raw video from a lot of us uh, that she got on our videos that when we were first awake, we were coming online. And so we were kind of we were kind of flipping out, a lot of us. Um, so it really hit me hard because I forgot, I kind of forgot that feeling because I have gotten so used to this now, like I'm sure we all have. And it brought me back and replayed that feeling that I had when I was first Mandela affected. And I'll tell you, it was a rush. It was a rush to feel that all over again. So I wanted to kind of go back some years for us and talk about what we went through when we first awoken to seeing the Mandela effect and what got us there and stuff like that. So Um, if anybody would like to jump on and talk about, hold on, talk about your awakening, your you are. I'm trying to close this thing out. I can't even hit an X button. You're more welcome to join. So, one of the biggest Mandela effects for me was the JFK assassination, and I went back through it, and I found a lot more residue than was out the last time I looked. Um, and if oh yeah, I suppose I should call out chat. Acknowledge that you guys are there. So, hey, Brenda, Mandela Mile, welcome. Catherine, welcome. Texas Danny, welcome. Minus Blindfold, welcome. And Serious Truth, welcome. Um, Chappelle, welcome. And I think I got everybody. Oh, hey, Dark Slayer, welcome. So, um, so yeah, I think might be a hard one for Shappy to grasp onto. Shappy, Chappelle. Um, oh, hey, Sharky. So I am inviting anybody in that wants to talk about their awakening. And so, anyways, for me, the JFK car. So I found a lot more residue um, of the JFK car, the old one, and I think I need to figure out how to get into my files and pull that up. I was gonna have everything downloaded, but I didn't get to it. I downloaded it to my computer, but I didn't. I didn't have it set up. Um, if anybody comes in later, I'll go dig them out, and then we'll get back. We'll go back to that one. But the JFK assassination, obviously, um, there is 6 people in the car now, and it's a totally different car. Um, and and when I first seen it this new way back in 2016, 2017, when I seen it the very first time, I was like, it looks more and more like Jackie is the one that shot him. And now that is coming out more and more. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing people doing articles on it and everything now. And um, Brenda, I thought you were Mandela a long time ago. Shappy, a long time ago. In the hospital with COVID. Who is in the hospital with COVID? You're in the hospital? Are you in the hospital, Danny? Um, Shappy. Okay, so there were, and I woke up early. It was roughly 5 a.m. It was a rough time to wake up. I don't know about you guys, but people shouldn't be waking up sleeping in, man. um, Patrick, every shift or something changes about the Kennedy thing. Yeah. Texas Danny, you don't tell that shit to fuck off. Heal yourself. What? Texas Danny, you just tell that shit to fuck off. Oh, okay. Like, what the? What is Sharky saying? Oh, man, I hope you're okay, man. See, it's nothing. It's nothing. Sleeping every day. Danny started to hear that. Be careful. Hospital makes you sick and strong. 5G uh, causes lack of oxygen. I'm either getting up or going to bed at 5 a.m. Kennedy is alive. Is he alive, Riggs? Welcome, Riggs. I mean, that's I've heard that one too. I mean, it's a new one for me, but I have heard it in the last year about that. That I don't know how they did it, but maybe pull it off as a movie set, like the Dallas, like the moon thing. Maybe they hired enough people to fill the streets and blocked everything off so they could film it or something. Jeez, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's an awful lot of work, but I guess 9/11 was an awful lot of work too. So you had to uh, you had to fool or pay off a lot of people for 9/11. But again, uh, with the Mandela effect, I mean, this is all fake, anyways. I just have to grasp that, and and that I guess that's the biggest thing is that trying to grasp that this is all an illusion. It's all an illusion, I think. The way reality changes and the things that we all see sometimes, and UFOs, I mean, what are UFOs really? Things coming in and out of this illusion. Yeah, that's something else. So, but anyways, I thank you guys for joining in, and you guys have a very good night. Um, got to go. See you later. Ciao. Talk to you later. Um, so, I seen somebody wrote some. I think it was Mandela Mile was talking about the honeycombs changing. Um, it was honeycombs, now it's honeycomb. And I don't know about that one. I can't be for sure. I want to say it was honeycombs, but I don't know. I don't know that one for sure. But I do know Captain Crunch for sure. I know Captain Crunch was Captain Crunch, not Captain. Not like I'm gonna cap in your ass. That's what I thought when I first seen that. I'm like, what did Captain Crunch turn gangster? I literally said that to myself when I first seen that box in the grocery store. I literally said that. What a Captain Crunch turned gangster? It's Captain Crunch now. Oh my god. The shit that we see as we go along, it's just like it's so baffling. I don't know if I've tried to put it off and just like try to ignore it in a way because when I deeply start thinking about it, then my mind starts rambling off what could be happening, and but there's nothing like like listening to Vanessa V's video on awakenings brought me back, just like it went all the way back, and it bam hit me all over again. And I'll tell you, to me, that was a rush. It was a rush to get all them feelings back, just like that. Um, it's crazy. Link went to error. Really? Oh, maybe I didn't put the right link out there. Let's try that link. A lot is probably attempts at communication. Let me see what link I put out there last time. Huh, that looks like the same link. Oh, are we gonna have problems tonight? Fruit Loops, yeah, I remember Fruit Loops changed. Yep. Fruit Loops threw me for a loop when I seen on the box that it was fruit. Yeah, Link was Mandela. Yeah, so yeah, Fruit Loops was Looney Tunes was a big one, and I seen that one change myself also. And why don't we invite one of my favorite guys, JW, one of my brothers in arms. Hey, JW, how's it going, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Thought I
So
would check the link. The link seems okay to me. So
yeah, I was hoping somebody else would try it to see if it was Sharky's end or not. Um, but you go way back along with me with the Mandela effect, and so and you've got crazy story too. Um, do you want to share anything, or did you just want to jump on for a second and pop off?
I mean, I don't know if everyone in here probably knows everything about me.
Oh no, we've
But
got
yeah.
a lot of new people that since you've been around. There's a lot of people in here that I don't think you know. Maybe I think you know everybody in the chat, but there's people that
I
come
mean,
along.
like when I first, I don't know, I first started noticing the sun was like the biggest thing for me, and that got me looking into Planet X and all this crap at the time. I don't know, like 2015 or something. And like it was probably before that even, like I noticed the Karate Kid bandana changed like a long time
Yeah.
before people were talking about it, and I didn't really didn't think about it. But what really started bothering me was Jiffy peanut butter. Like for about a year I was pissed off every time I went to the store, or I don't know how long it was a while. But like I was like, what the hell? Like, what's this Jif crap? I want my Jiffy peanut butter back. And my wife, she was just like, I don't know, she never said crap. But like finally one day I decided to look it up, and then like I sat in the ball for a while after that. I started looking at like Berenstein Bears, and then Photo Helix's video about the Bible changes and crap. And like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm not like, I did that one video where I was calling out Photo Helix and saying he did some witchcraft on me or some crap. But like, at that point, man, I was like, I didn't know what the hell was going on, right? Like, I was just like, it'd been like a year into the Mandela effects. I watched, like Land O'Lakes butter and like some other weird things, like all the letter merges happening with like Albertsons grocery stores and different, all the RAs like started combining in like different logos and crap.
Yeah.
And the one that like I really followed the most though, which I was seeing like happen like, was the Land O'Lakes butter, how the sun was setting, and like, cause it was like up here and you're like yellow, and then it was like behind her head and white, and then it
Yeah.
was like lower, and then it was gone. Like I watched that
Yeah.
happen in real time. There was like 4 changes on that. But when I first saw Photo Helix's video about the Bible changes, like this is when I really like started going into it, because like I opened my Bible up and it hadn't changed yet. Like it was still, and it's the King James version, like it was still like as it was. And so like I started scratching my head going, well, what the hell, like, is this all just a bunch of BS or what, But like I had those memories of like Jiffy and Berenstein and like the Karate Kid stuff and all that kind of crap. And I'm like, I don't understand. So anyway, I don't know. It must have been like a month or two later. I went back and grabbed my Bible, and the Lion and the Lamb was still in there. But I was flipping through looking for the wineskins, and I got to there, and it changed to bottles now. And I'm like, all right, So then I like changed back to the Lion and the Lamb, and as I like got to it, that sucker changed in front of me. Like it went from the lion and the lamb to the wolf and the sheep, or whatever, And that's when like I was, because that one changed like right in front of me. And I had another one that changed right in front of me too, and it was Pikachu's tail. And my whole family was there too, and like they seen it. Like, cause it still had the black tip on the tail on a TV commercial. Well, that commercial, that tip freaking like zipped past and like up its tail and then disappeared. And I was like, oh man, you guys seen that? And they were like, oh yeah, we've seen it. Well, like less than a minute later, they were like, no man, you're crazy. Like, what are you talking about? It wasn't there. It's like, and that leads you down that whole other avenue of the whole download shit, and like I dealt with that for a while. Wild crap,
especially with the Star Wars, because I would bring that one up a lot to people, because that would be one that I think a lot of people would know. And
what's odd though is with that is you could just say, like, I had a few people, and I like that one, the Star Wars, I just said it because like there was 2 girls, and one had the Darth Vader shirt on and the other one didn't, and they'd been coming in for a little bit. And the thing is like after that, never seen them another time ever again. Like, but like, so I just said, oh, Luke, I am your father, And instantly the one girl like flipped out, man. She like, her head damn near started spinning. Like, and she like had this iced tea she was gonna buy, and she like put it up by her head, and she's like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever, and like just freaking, and her friends over there like looking at her like, what the hell, you know? But like, and then they sat down and like acted like none of this shit ever happened, and I'm sitting there going like, this shit
Well,
just happened, you know? Like, because she made a big deal of it for like a minute straight about this damn iced tea, you know, and like, and I'm like, whoa, weird. So I had another guy that did it with Jiffy peanut butter, and I just said, oh yeah, you like, I was like, remember Jiffy peanut butter? And he kind of looks at me, he's like, well, it's Jif now, and he's like, what? What are you talking about? I was like, yeah, it's never been Jiffy peanut butter here. And he just like looked at me and he like grabbed his bag and like stood up and went and threw it away and walked out and never come back. And that guy was like a 3 or 4 day a week eater, like every week, man. And he was a good dude too, but he'd come in and get like a soup and a sandwich and a couple iced teas and like sit there and eat and talk to me and crap. But that guy left that day, and
wow.
you know, and that's just kind of the beginning too, because you get into the
Yeah.
whole download aspect and the changes, and then you start seeing like loops in time and like I have this multiple first or like repeat first time soup eaters that would come in and like, you know, they would like come in and act like they'd never been in before, and I got to know these people, you know. I'm like, I know you've been in, like, what, the first few times I'm like, what are you talking about, you know, like, you've already told me about this like a year ago. And they're like, oh, I've never been in here. I just barely heard about this place. And I'm like, what? You know, I start questioning myself. Like, am I losing it? Do I not really know this person? But the thing
That's
is
it.
the conversation we had was damn near the same as before. There were just slight changes. Like the conversation with the one girl, it was about a strawberry bisque on a certain cruise line. But then it turned into a blueberry bisque on a different cruise line the next time she came in for the first time. So the conversation was the same. It was just like a different, small, different little things, different cruise, different bisque, you know, like,
Even
and
a couple years
had quite a
later,
bit of
I was down
differences.
at Sharky's and I noticed we were watching Back to the Future, and I noticed a couple changes in Back to the Future, and I was like, I never seen these ones before. Like where Marty is wearing that biohazard suit or radioactive suit, the yellow suit, and
Hmm.
down by his leg, there's a triangle, and it's all pink. And it's like, where the heck did that come from? I never seen a
Uh,
pink triangle on his legs before.
I didn't even know that one. Dang.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't remember that either. No pink triangle, nothing like that shit.
yeah. Sharky and I were both just shaking our heads, going, "What in the hell?" This thing just keeps on rolling on and rolling on. And one of the first ones I seen before I even knew it was a Mandela effect was John Deere. That I think maybe the first one I ever seen.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
John Deere changed, but and then McDonald's changed. Um,
yeah.
I don't know.
Here's one for you. Let's like think back. Do you ever remember ketchup being spelled cat soup? Like CATSUSOUP or SUPE or
You
something
know,
like that.
I
Cat
I
soup.
can I can see it spelled that way, but that could be that I would think that would be the Mandela effect because to me it's wrong. I could see it that way, but
This was when I was a
no, I
kid. I
don't have a
remember it
vivid.
being cat soup, and I
Yeah,
like think about it now, and I look at ketchup, and I'm like, there.
I don't have a vivid memory of it being that, so I wouldn't be able to say, you know, there nor here on that
I've
one.
been talking to my kids about it because like it was when I was younger, like it was that cat soup, and they had ketchup and cat soup for a while. I remember like, but like I could never understand. I was thinking about it now,
You
and I'm
know,
like, how the hell did
he's
I get cat
there's
soup out of ketchup? Because there ain't another ketchup spelled that way.
yeah.
Like another brand, I've looked at all the brands of ketchups, in the last like few months, going like, I don't know, man. Like maybe it was a certain brand back when I was a kid that was spelled that, but I'm sure there was just some weird change that happened, and maybe I even caught like a mid change where there was both or something. But I don't know if anybody else remembers in chat. I can't see chat or nothing, but like
Well,
cat soup was.
welcome, Cammy and Propagate Falcon, Dearest Don, Trev, Sharky, Chabelle, Serious Truth, Brenda, Mandela, Mile, Texas Danny. Welcome everybody, and Dearest Dawn. But everybody's writing catch up, and when
And
it's written down
it
like
was a
that,
long
it
time
does
ago
look
for
right.
me.
CATSUP, or CATSUP. Yeah, that it does have a familiarity to it. What am I
Yeah.
trying to say? It looks
And
familiar.
I gotta remember it was like when I was a teenager and smaller or something, like in those age groups. And I'm that's 30 years ago or whatever.
Yeah, maybe that's why it looks familiar. But I've seen catch up spelled the way it is for so long now that it's just a faded memory the old way how you're spelling it.
I've
You
been
know.
thinking about it for a while. In the last couple months, I'm just like, man, like looking at all the ketchup bottles, trying to figure if there's a brand somewhere that still spells it that way, or I don't know. But like, I'm too lazy to go in and look up brand names and all that crap, like everyone does. I don't need to go researching the crap and get into it, but. And then along with the Mandela effect, here's my Mandela effect stuff. Like, I was into it for a long time, man. I was in your chats, I was in all the MA chats and Scarab chats, and everybody's like on it for years. We were doing this, and finally, I just kind of got to a point. It's like, man, I'm seeing this stuff all the time. Like, I don't really need to like focus my whole day on these things anymore. I know what happens, you know. So then when I kind of quit focusing so much, like I started noticing like planes stopping in midair and like glitches and crap and like loops and different weird things, like time loops and glitches and weird crap. And then
Yeah,
after that, I started noticing like supernatural, like paranormal crap and like aliens and like weirdness all the time, man. I've had a weird life,
yeah,
man. Like somebody listens and like people usually are like, oh, like, well, this or that, or they're on one thing, or another, but they're not like, some people are, but not everybody. There's a lot of people that just kind of get stuck in one thing and they just stay there. But like, I've been down so many damn rabbit holes, like, I don't know which way's up half the time.
yeah. I hear
Yeah.
ya. Yeah, it's definitely eye opening to like when I don't know what I've been trying to do. I mean, I see it every day, but I don't know if I like try to throw it aside because I'm getting to the point where nothing is like I'm not learning. I don't think I'm learning anything by
Do you
this.
feel
Like I
stuck
don't
in
know what.
this life? Like
Like
me, like I
I
feel
don't know
like
what
I don't know what the hell to do. I don't know why I'm here. It
right.
feels like Groundhog's Day every
I
day.
keep Yeah, what am I to do with this? I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something with it, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. And so it pisses me off, and then I guess I pushed it off for a while. But when I seen Vanessa's video tonight, I'm like, man, it just brought me right back to day one, automatically, and just
Whose
sitting there.
video?
Vanessa VA,
Oh, that
she
is
put
look for it.
she put a video out today of going. Remember the videos she used to do? She used to make a
The
complicated.
Mad and Angry.
Yeah, a bunch of different videos of people who woke up and they're saying, uh, they're saying how they feel, right? And I made one of her videos. I think a lot of us made a lot of her videos when she was making them videos, back in the day. But she brought one of them up today, and it it kind of just shot me right back to day one when I first woke up, and it was a pure rush. I'm telling you, pure rush. Like I was like just overwhelmed with emotion when I seen that video, and it wasn't even it wasn't didn't have anything to do with the guy that was speaking. It just had to. He was talking about all the feelings he was feeling when we first woke up. To get that back again, to listen to that over again, I needed to hear that. I really did. It just,
Yeah, you don't. You're like, what in the hell is going on? Like, am I dead? Where am I? Am I? Did I get? Like you don't know what the hell's going on. I mean,
right.
and then there was like a time right in the beginning too. Like, I don't know what I saw, but like it wasn't no kind of like craft I ever seen before. But it
Mm,
was right during that time, and this thing like flew right over the tops of the buildings, like, and like it was big though, right? Like the size of like an airplane, but shaped like a triangle, kind of, but like not quite a triangle, but like it was. And we're in small town Idaho, right? Like there's an
mm.
airport here, but like this thing, and not one person like looked up at this thing, and like there's people walking all over, and I'm already thinking I'm like captured on some alien planet or in a simulation or who knows, right? I didn't know what the hell's going on. And then I see that thing too, and I'm like what? Like,
This
but
place is literally nuts. Um,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what happened to me today. This is how weird people are acting today. Okay, so I'm pissed the other day because this guy fucking comes out in the hallway, in my building, and he's he's I don't know what's wrong with him, but he threatened to kick my ass, and I was like, dude, do you know who you're fucking talking to, man? I said, are you serious? I said, I'm standing right here, man. Bring it. And it's like, yeah, you just push me. You just keep pushing me. And I'm like, whatever. I'm trying to do my laundry. So, anyways, a couple days go by, and he must have overheard me and another guy talking in the hallway about the janitor. I had said that he doesn't do jack shit around here because I've got a light bulb that needed to be changed, and it's one that I can't get into because it's above my stove. It's a special light bulb that needs to be specially changed. I can't do it. So, and then there's a couple other things. But anyways, somebody goes to him. So that janitor, or not janitor, he's like a janitor landlord type. Uh, the owner of the building lives a couple hours away, whatever. So this guy takes care of it. So, anyways, he goes and tells him, what I was saying in the hallway. So dude comes knocking on my door really loud today. And so we got into an argument. He's like, "What's this shit about uh what you said about me, da 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 da, that I don't do jack shit around you." I said I was only telling the truth. I was only telling the truth. So I said, I'm not in. I don't even want to do this with you right now. And I said, just go back to your cave, whatever. And so he's like all huffy and puffing his chest out. So I shut the door on him. I shut my door, and I said, I'm not dealing with you today. So I shut the door on him. So the owner of the building calls me up, and he's like, "Hey Pat, what's going on over there? I heard, about you saying something about the landlord, or the let's call him Bebop, or as whatever." I said, yeah, and he goes, I said, yeah, I said, but I didn't say anything that wasn't the truth. And he goes, well, we can't be having that type of insurrection around here. And I'm like, what? He goes, I'm to give you a 5 day. I'm like, for what? He goes, because there's no swearing in the building, and
What?
I because I told him to fucking leave. Yeah, that was one of the things, is I told him to fucking leave, and he's
Be like, where in my
the
lease does it say I can't fucking swear, dude? Like, fuck you, man. We live in a free country.
the owner said uh that he told him that I said the F word and shit. And I said, yeah, I said he wouldn't leave, so I got belligerent and told him to fucking leave. And he goes, well, we can't be having that here. And you know how all the mainstream media is saying insurrection over and over and over about January 6th? That
Hmm.
when he said that to me, I'm like, now he's using the word insurrection, like I'm trying to get the building to rise up against whatever, I don't know. you know so I'm like, so he's like giving me he's giving me a 5 day for basically saying the F word, and for causing it, I might be causing an insurrection.
Fuck. So you gotta move in 5 days? Isn't
I'm
that
not going
illegal? Don't you gotta
I'm
have
not
like a 30 day or some shit or what?
I'm not moving it. No, he can give me a 5 day, but he's got to have a good fucking reason. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm not moving a toothpick out of my apartment. He's gonna have to take me to court, because I he can't kick me out for this. I pay my rent. I pay my bills. I don't I don't go out
Say
beating
fuck
people
if you
ass
want
or
to. You
anything.
can whatever you want about any damn person. We live in a country where we should be able to anyway, and not
So
anybody should be able to tell you what to say or fucking do. Like,
that's the thing, is I'm not allowed to have a thought here. I can't talk. What do you talk? There's gossip that goes. This is an old people's building. There's gossip that goes all over the place. But this ordeal, that the guy that threatened me in the hallway, that was a week ago, and that's the same guy that fucking went and told that the general landlord, or the owner, what I was out in the hallway. So I could get him in more trouble if I said he threatened me in the hallway a week ago. But I'm not that type of a person where I run to somebody and cry that this person said this to me. So that went unsaid, unreported. So if I was, I even nobody even knows about it right now. If I was to bring it up, I mean, it's like, well, why are you bringing it up now? Because they're telling on you. Is that why you're bringing this up now? Now I don't. I don't even want to bring it up now, and I don't. It. it's I mean, but that's the type of shit that you should get kicked out of here for, is for threatening somebody, not for saying the F word or having an opinion about somebody. So
Or
there goes
leave your
gossip in this
premises,
place.
like that's your private like place, like and if they are like a janitor and a super, they gotta give you like 24-hour notice to come in your damn building, right? Like at least around here, like it's wrote into
Yeah,
all
no,
the
that's what I thought, but I don't know how it is, you know, really. They say they can, well, basically he said he could do anything he wanted to. He could come right into your place, I guess. I'm like, what?
like,
So
oh, so I can
I
just roll right into your place too. You know, I had somebody at my restaurant do that, and like I had the close sign up, the no soup for you sign up, and the other open sign turned off. And since I was in there with the lights on, like people just come in, I'm like, yeah, I'm closed, man. Like my hours are there. It says closed. Like the no soup for you signs up. They're like, oh well, I seen the lights on and the door was open, so like I'm in here and I want to get some food. And I'm like, yeah, well, it doesn't work that way, man. Like, and I thought about, I'm like, so if your lights are on and your door's open, I could just walk right up into your house and like, it's my business, but it's not any
yeah,
damn different, like.
he didn't want to hear a damn word I had to say. He just took his guy's word for everything, and the guy literally came up here and wanted to start something with me, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? So you're saying that your guy can come up here, smell like alcohol? I said, smelling like alcohol. Oh, I've never known him to take a drink in his life. I said, hey, I'm just telling you what I smelled. So I pissed him off even more. He's like, what you're saying about him is a retraction of me, because he's representing me. And so what you say about him, you're saying about me. I'm just like,
Maybe you better get better representation and maybe a little more professional.
yeah, yeah, that's what I'm just like, whatever.
That's
So
too bad, man. It'll all work out, though. I think I mean,
yeah,
just lay low
I'm
and
just
say fuck it, like.
the no, I'm just saying the people around here they're all fucking nuts. Everybody's so butthurt over a fucking word or two. I mean, you literally can't say the F word around anybody anymore because it offends people. And and that's all I was saying. And I knew that was going to come back to me when I said the F word, because he was out there turning his head talking to somebody in the hallway saying, did you hear that? Did you hear what he said? I'm like, what the hell did I say? I didn't
Man,
even.
don't you live in the city?
No, I live in a.
Like,
It's a town. It's kind of a small
like
town, not real small though.
even where I live, like it's highly religious. There's a lot of LDL, Latter Day Saints, Mormons, whatever, like that live here. Like even those people like are okay with hearing the F bomb. Like,
Uh,
like, and
and
they're pretty like good morals and crap, really. I
he
mean,
wasn't even concerned with what I said. He didn't even ask me what I said about him. And I would have told him exactly what I said, but he got offended right away when I said everything that I said was the truth. I mean, I'm not allowed to talk the truth anymore. My truth. I'm not allowed to talk my
uh,
truth.
no, people don't care. Like, so I've had a lot of recently, like, I mean, you two, we touched on this briefly, but like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what I'm like. Is it like all of a sudden I'm gonna like get some download, and all of a sudden I'm gonna.
You're cutting out.
I don't feel like I'm doing enough,
Yeah, you cut out. The last I heard was I'm gonna get some download and then
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like or something. Like I don't know. Like
you're
I
afraid that
just
you're
don't
gonna
feel
get it.
like
You're
no. I
afraid that
just
you're
don't.
gonna get a download.
I'm not afraid. I'm like, what's gonna happen? Like, am I gonna get some like all of a sudden another awakening, and I'm gonna know exactly what to do, and like it is, or am I already doing it, or what? Like I don't
Mhm.
know. I go through every day and just try to be the best person I can. I try to lift people up the best I can. I try to stay out of like the topics, like with anybody. And people push me all the time on that crap too, like with the world events kind of stuff, like the dumb ones, not even the important crap, like just the dumb political garbage or whatever. And I'm not into all that anyway. I follow it. I know what's going on, but I'm not about to like have a conversation with somebody about the crap because people don't want to hear it. They just want to argue
Yeah, yeah.
and say some crap
That's
or
it
whatever.
right there, JW. You hit it right, the nail right on the head. Is that's what I'm seeing is everybody wants to argue. It's everything has got to be an argument.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so Sharky popped on and it's 9 o'clock here and I gotta wake up at 3.
Okay,
So I'm gonna bounce out of here and go to bed. So I was
Hey,
gonna go, then I popped on and
JW,
see you. And hey, Sharky, how you doing, bud?
good, brother. Watch. You remember the Transformers? It was like they remade. You know, it was like Generation Two or something back then. The cartoons, right? After the
Hmm.
movie had come out, then they made these other cartoons with Galvatron and stuff. But
Yeah,
watch
yeah.
if you go back and rewatch the Hate Plague, you could probably just type it in, the Hate Plague, and I would there's some stuff in those. Um, there's some stuff in those. If you want to go back, it's just a cartoon, but yeah,
You've
yeah,
been
yeah,
seeing what's going on, huh?
yeah. There's some stuff in there because these people are going nuts, and they are losing their minds, which is
Yeah.
the hate plague, Um,
Yeah, well, I'm gonna bounce, man. I'm gonna go to bed. It's good to see you guys. Love you guys. See everyone in the chat. I'll probably
good to see you
catch
yeah.
the
too.
last whatever I missed on this tomorrow morning or something. I'll listen to it. But
Okay, thanks for coming on, JW. Talk to you
yeah,
later.
you
All
guys.
right, my brother.
So welcome, Sharky.
Hey, thanks. I'm.
That's a really cool guy, JW. I like him.
Oh shit! Yeah.
He's
Me and
been
him,
a
like me
really,
and
really
you, we would talk about so much of the weirdness.
welcome,
Over the
Carla.
oh yeah, he's the one that showed me. If you just like don't think about killing a fly, but just like you communicate with the flies. You just poke your finger down there, and they will literally just jump on your finger. And
Yeah,
he showed me that stuff, and I was on a video or something he did, and I was just like, what? And I tried it, and it works. If you don't have any ill intentions on these insects, they will just literally just hop on your
um,
finger.
Chappelle said, Sharky, did you get a lot of ice?
Oh, yeah, it was more ice than snow, but it wasn't bad. The power only blinked evidently when I was asleep, so my little bubble was protected. I think there's still some out there earlier when I looked. It's kind of like in the woods where the sun didn't get it, but yeah, it worked out really good. Kept the
Well, that's
power on. That's good. Yeah, but I had also cooked up some food just in case it was going to happen. But yeah.
so welcome to Net. I'm not sure how to pronounce her name. Sorry if I ripped your name apart.
Jeanette.
Um. So, anyways, do you have any input on your awakening when you woke up? How did um
Me?
yeah, when you first started seeing the Mandela effect?
Well, you know, I take care of my Meemaw, and then both Meemaw and Mom passed away, and then I was kind of free a bit, and I started looking back up conspiracy theories again, and then I found some videos on Mandela effect. I'm like, what the hell is this shit, you know? Um, and then ended up when it hit me was I think it was I mean he's passed away now. He's in a different spot, but what was his name? He was doing Bible changes, and I'm not a big Bible guy. And I broke out the Bible, and I was looking at my pages and stuff, and like, okay, and then I'm like, well, hell, it still says it right here, and I flipped the page and flipped it back, and when I did that, it had changed, and I was just like, oh my god, what, you know, and that was right at the beginning. Like I'm talking the first, I don't know, 2 days of watching a couple of videos on this or that, and I'm like, yeah, I remember Jiffy, and yeah, I remember this, and remember that, and then when I saw that shit change in front of me, um, uh, yeah, but I was up for about 2 to 3 days, pretty much, at least at the beginning, and it was sort of freaking me out, but in a good way, because I was like, okay, now this place sort of makes more sense to me, because I always saw a bunch of weird shit, and I'm just like, but anyhow, you know, of course, later on, and whatever, you know, we get to figuring out things together and looking at things and getting the little groups here or there, sort of, and we're still trying to figure out things, and then it's been a journey. It's been one crazy journey, you know. I still ain't
Yeah,
got no exact answers, but it's like, what do you do? I mean, I laugh. I think it's funny. I still see a lot of shit. I see shit changes down my road, or people that I know are different, and it's like, what the fuck do you do? You know? Mm, I don't know.
yeah.
Floating, still
So,
floating.
what do you remember? What kind of feelings you were feeling back then when you first started?
Well, with that, it kept me up about 3 damn days. So,
Yeah,
well, I guess that's energy. I don't know. Stimulated, you know, and what really fucked me up was after about, say, like in 17, I guess, is when we started talking about the woodcutter probably did a death and figuring that portion out. And then you're like, oh my God, am I dead? Did I die? Well, I know I'm not here, but like,
right,
and so that one there struck me very, very hard. Because then it's like, well, what about the other fucking versions of the family I knew? You know, where's my son? You know, I died in the fucking bed back there with the opioids, and all of a sudden, you know, I woke up and then the damn things don't work right, and I was able to get off of all these fucking drugs I've been on for fucking 15, 16 years, you know, and I'm just like nothing. I tried, and all of a sudden they don't work, and they made me hurt worse. And then it's like, well, where's my son? Well, my son would be there in the fucking bed in that version, and wake up to a dead daddy in his bed, blue. You know, that's the kind of shit that fucks me up. I mean, that's horrible. But the son here I've got, you know, he shifted around and changed and the stuff. It's just like, I mean, is it just us or is it everybody? I don't know. I
yeah.
don't know what's going
You
on. I
talk,
think we're supposed to be kind of placed where we're needed, but that means we shift, and then it's like, well, you know, I mean, and even in our Mandela affected, you know, groups, and we see different versions, you know.
were you talking about when, like, if you were to pass away on the old timeline, your son actually finding you on the old timeline?
Yeah, by himself here in the house. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I thought of that.
so I would have been number three that died in this house if he would have woke up, and been in 16, been about. Well, I mean, he's fixing to be 16 in a couple of months. So minus from now till 2016, 17, 16, whatever. I mean, he would have woke up, been
Maybe.
young, and been by himself, and everybody in the house is done dead. You know, I was the last, and it was just him.
Yeah, yeah, I know. That freaks me out too. Is if I passed away on the old timeline, then my daughter, uh, it was either my daughter that found me or um, somebody else, because it would have been my daughter was staying with me, so she's the only one in the house.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Um, but it could have been a time where she went back to her mom's, but the time that I ended up going to the hospital, if that was the night that I would have passed away, then she would have been there. So that would have been very. So I get the uncomfortable of yeah, thinking what shock we left our kids in, if that was, if that's what happened, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know. We just like to say love. Like Jen used to tell me, just love it. Try to love every version of the ones you meet, because they damn sure do change.
hmm, yeah. So I guess Chubb was gonna come on, but he's warming up some chicken right now.
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, yeah.
Did you eat supper already?
Me?
Yeah, did you eat supper already?
No, I was munching on some stuff, and I thought I was going to lay down, and then I kind of got a breath of fresh wind, and I was like, well, my tablet's not working, so when I'm looking at you on my phone, which I'm going through, it's all froze up, but I can look at my tablet here, and I'm a bit behind, but I'm still moving around on the tablet, so I'm not froze up on your end. It's just my phone.
Hmm.
But I don't know why, I would try to get on with my tablet like I've been doing since I got this new phone, and but it would say, what did it say? It would you're entering the studio, and then it's like said something like something went wrong, but it's not your fault. It kept telling me it's not my fault, and I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? What do you mean it's not my fault? And JW is like, yeah, it's got to be on my end, so I know it's on my end, but why is my stupid tablet telling me it's not my fault? And I rebooted it and everything else. It's just odd. It's an odd message. I mean, this shit's alive.
You know, my phone
Right.
and computer have been both acting up. Even my phone now, I go to click on something, and it takes forever to bring the page up. It's like we went back. It's like we went back 10 years about on,
Yeah.
on the running of everything seemed to have slowed down. Um, and my phone has crashed. I don't know how many times in the last week. I'm like, man, that's so weird. I have to keep turning my phone off and turning it back on. And
Mm-hmm,
it's
mm-hmm.
just, I mean, the phone is maybe a year old. Um, so I don't know what the heck is going on with that.
Yeah.
But what Mandela effects do you? What are your biggest Mandela effects for you?
Me?
Yeah, what are your
Um. Well, I got all my stuff off my walls, but the person, like my dad, being at bringing over pictures of him in a family reunion with my brother and my mother, and dad never went to family reunions on mom's side. And then there he is, and there's about 90 fucking people, and he brings over this big fucking picture I showed you before, and he's like, this woman in the middle created all these people for the most part, had kids, a bunch of kids, and those kids had families and divorces, and here's all these like 90 people, and I'm like, well, yeah, but where am I at? Because I didn't have no choice back then. Where the hell am I in this picture? I'm not even there, and I don't remember none of that shit. And my dad didn't go to none of that shit, So it's like, who the hell are you? And pictures of me in my photo book I carried around all through the service and stuff. And there's a picture of me. I showed my cousin Michael, and I'm flipping that fucking skateboard. And I rode a unicycle. I sucked at skateboard, and I damn sure wasn't fucking 3-4 foot off the ground doing a big ass flip kick like Tony Hawk or some weird shit. I mean, but there's my hat, there's my clothes, my shoes. And Michael's like, yeah, you weren't even there. I'm like, no. And he's like, yeah, you were in the service. I'm like, yeah, I was in the fucking Marine Corps. Like, why is this picture here? What's going, that kind of shit. But then the other ones are like, if it's not personal, it's like, there's a bunch of personal ones, but then it's like, I know there was a white on the top of the globe. Every globe I looked at, there was a big white continent called Arca, and it doesn't exist here. And that's, if you want to go on something that everybody knows, that was a big one. I knew, but I'm not exactly from. There's things that I know that nobody. Well, Helen remembered. Helen Skygazer. She remembered Mars. Being before Earth. But Mars is after Earth. But Mars was a red planet. And it was red because it was closer to the sun. And they said back then that there was probably life there, but the sun grew. And it burnt the fucking planet up, and they had to go underground or some shit, But here, Mars is all the way on the other fucking side of us. And a lot of people don't, but I've been through 3 different American flags, and nobody seems to remember. And thank God I got that fucking little pen. I mean, so there's, it's odd. And and when I look back on what it could have probably, deaths, I'd have been going through this shit all my life, as well as you, as well as other people. I mean, you didn't even, you'd heard everything you were taught. Trucker was gone in the fire, and then next thing you know, it's like, poop. No, he wasn't, and he's here. Like, wait, what?
Right.
And then you deal with the different versions of people, and some people get really mad at you for nothing, and you don't know what the hell they're mad at, and it really hurts because they're so pissed at you. Like, I don't know what version of me was a total fucking asshole, but what a fucking version of me evidently was. And you're talking to somebody that's your family, and all they got is nothing but hate. What the hell are you doing calling here? And I mean, that kind of shit fucks me up, I'm like, so I mean, what do I think about it? I don't know. I still don't know what to think about this shit. But it mind boggles me, and I think it's very fascinating. And I try to be positive as much as I can and laugh. Lord knows, laugh, sarcastically laugh, because I mean, the entire place is one bad scripted play here. I mean, it was ridiculous.
Also, what I was asking you was the Mandela effects that hit you the hardest early on. Like, what was your first few Mandela effects that really hit you?
Well, for me, I mean, I been through church. My church was BAB P-T-I-S-T. And it's not ever been spelled that way here. And I saw it change from B-A-B-T-I-S-T to B-A-P-T-I-S-T, but never B-A-B-P-T-I-S-T. And, but I knew about the Lion and the Lamb. And I knew about certain things. I was no thing sure no Bible scholar, but there was basic things that just are imprinted, right? And then you're like, well, wait, what? And even like Moses come up right in like the movies and stuff. Moses do this. I mean, what? And Moses here like evidently had a stutter or something, or he couldn't fucking talk, so he's got other people, his brothers or somebody, riding around with him. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Moses didn't need no interpreter. Was it Moses? It was the staff, and he threw it down, and am I getting Moses mixed up? No, that's Moses, because yeah, it was Moses.
Yeah, no, I haven't heard that one.
Oh yeah, that's been about 3-4 years ago by now, Patty. But I mean, might have missed you.
Yeah, this is another one is turmeric.
Yeah,
It's turmeric now.
Yeah, it was turmeric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just keep changing on us.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I try to figure out why that's another thing that runs by me all the time is why the changes, why these certain changes,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I had to take a drink. So,
oh shit! Don't blame me.
Brenda says, Sharky, everything's gonna be okay.
Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you, Brenda. Yeah, it is. It's just I don't know. We're kind of used to it by now.
The Bible changed to Jews language. Mandela put that. Mandela got my heated vest and socks on.
Like I was watching that video of Toby Keith earlier. The courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. You know that video, Patty?
What video? What?
The back when we used to. It still does a little bit, but it's all bullshit anymore. So it's just like 9/11 happened or whatnot, and then Toby Keith come out with courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue, and the Statue of Liberty's gonna go shaking her fist and all that shit.
Yeah.
All right, now watch that video again, and half the time he's in a prison shirt while he's singing that, and I'm thinking martial law's coming, because he's in a black and white striped fucking shirt. He's in different shirts because he's in different places, but a lot of times he's singing, he's in a black and white stripe, and it just reminds me of a prison uniform. I'm like, okay. I don't remember fucking seeing him in that kind of. I mean, why would you wear something like that? That would even make somebody think of that,
Right.
But so I saw that tonight and sent it to Sonny 3, my friend Sonny, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And yeah, I don't know. I mean, it wasn't ever there for me before, and it kind of brings a whole new meaning to what we're going through anymore with the entire world, and everybody thinks it's fucking kosher, and
Gotcha. Things are. I seen where Chappelle wrote that. Okay, where is it? I cannot find now where she wrote about. She
Who?
said something about. It just disappeared off my. She wrote something about God. She said something about God. God wouldn't change things, so it's got to be something else. But I don't know where she wrote it. I know I read it somewhere. Here we go. No, but anyways, it's not that God would change anything bad, but it's God trying to tell us something. That's why I think sometimes it may be Him changing it, but then sometimes I think it's evil changing it, and then sometimes I think that it could be maybe CERN would have something to do with that. But but I cannot find that fucking comment. Vulgar vulgar language in the Bible changed to Jewish language. That would be strange. Just God, just don't say the wrong word to reverse their spell. I had sit down. Me have to get notes in car. Me, it was the lion and the lamb. God doesn't confuse. Oh, here it is. God doesn't confuse, so it's something else. That's what she wrote. That God doesn't confuse, and that's where I want to say no. I'm not saying if it was God doing anything, it's not God trying to confuse us. If anything, it's God trying to wake us up to something else.
Well, it's big because I don't believe in this place anymore, and so you know, it's more of like like what I always used to write. What I write like a movie based realms. REELMZ, like a fucking realm. You know, like you know when you get in school and you put the realm on and watch a projector. It's like that here to me.
Hmm. Right.
It's not. It's real, but it's not. I know now it's not. Um, the senses I've got in this body are not. Um, I'm out of whack. Basically, I'm very out of whack with this place. I should be like a total zombie, but I'm not. My marbles got shaken, and I don't fit in. But I've never exactly fit in. But just it's comforting more to me. So it's not a bad thing. Some people like think it's a really bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I think it's supposed to be that way, and we've been through the ringer so many times with past lives that it's our time to wake up, you know. And the other ones, it's just not their time, but they will. They'll get there, you know. So
Hey,
there's nothing to worry about. It's just a bad dream, basically, and
welcome.
then you wake up.
So welcome, Joe Dirt.
Hey
Yeah,
Joe.
and that's the thing is that if you it feels like a dream in a way, but if but it, the but I can't recall enough of my real life or whatever
Well,
you call it to
I,
remember.
today I've been thinking, and it keeps popping in my head. And I'm thinking, like, for some reason, I don't know why, but I keep hearing that, like that video or whatnot. They made its own, it was a speech, and they made, a music video about it. There's a lot in that music video, but it's like the only thing you have to fear is fear itself. And I'm thinking, well, what if it's supposed to be like the only thing you have to fear is fear yourself, not fear itself, but fear yourself. Because if you are the or a portion of the creation and creating, and then there's nothing, because we are, it's like they say, we're our own worst enemies. And so I think there's something to what I've been thinking today on that, but I don't exactly know how to put it. Um, but I know damn sure know if you don't fucking believe in some shit, it'll damn sure go away. Fuck it. If you got a strong fucking opinion on fuck this bullshit, it will fucking leave you.
Yeah.
Weather, everything. Like, I ain't having my fucking bubble, and it will leave you, and you're gonna be totally fine. And then you got people calling you up. How was that storm? How was that storm? What are you talking about? It was fucking sunny here. And that shit happened quite a few times. My dad, he's only like 20 minutes away.
You know, I want to go back to a few nights ago. Forget it. Um, so I'm trying to think. Hellman's was another one that changed for me. Uh, that like one day I was at the grocery store, I bought it, and the next day I seen online that it changed, and I'm like, no way, I just bought it. I just seen it was spelled the right way, and I go to the refrigerator, and it's got the HE double hockey puck or double hockey sticks, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, I need to look at mine again. I bought a new one the other day.
Welcome, Trev.
Hi there. How y'all feeling, bro?
Good. I can smell that chicken from here. How did it taste?
Are you serious? You probably smell more garlic than anything.
Garlic. Oh, shit, yeah, loads of garlic.
Right?
Oh, hey,
What's up,
I did this.
Sharky?
Did good, Trev.
Awesome.
I don't know, because I can't tell what the hell's going on here, because my tablet's froze. Well, I'm talking to is froze up, but then I can look at the tablet and it's showing. So can you see that?
Yeah.
Uh,
Pepper?
Yeah, McCormick's.
Oh,
These things are non-refillable, right? But I'm going to show you how to refill them. I watched a video a while back because I'm like, this is bullshit. And you can't figure out how to get these damn lids off. And so all right, let me just do my tablet. Maybe it'll pop up. So you take the McCormick's, right? And you just there with the lid. But you just pinch it. You grab it here. Oh shit. Pepper everywhere. But I filled it up today. But see, you just pull it down, and it pops off.
right.
Well, I got pepper everywhere, but I'm showing y'all stuff, so it doesn't matter.
so it's not supposed to be refillable, huh?
It's not supposed to be refillable, but and there were people doing like drill bits and doing all this stuff and trying to drill it out and move it. And there was this guy on there, and he was like, I don't know what the hell y'all are doing. You just grab it and pull. And I was like, genius, genius. Yeah, just grab and fucking pull it. And, it takes a little bit of a, um, you definitely don't want to do it like I did when it's full because I just refilled this one today. But what I did, and then you just take the thing down, right? Get it back on, and you just smack it with your hand. You just there's the lid. You just take the lid and you put it back on there, and you just go
Just
and
call
smack it back down.
to say I
But what
love
I did,
you. That's
what I
okay.
did, because it wears my forearms out trying to turn this motherfucker, right? So I turn for about 5 minutes, and then you wore out. So I put a little adapter bit on there, and I glued it down, and then I pig putted it around and put little smiley faces on there, and then so that can go into my drill bit,
Wow.
and now I can just use my drill and hold on to it,
That is
and
so cool, bro.
and get a fuckload of pepper out of there really quick without my forearms going all too damn tight, like I'm trying to work out or something.
There you go.
So
Hacked the pepper grinder.
hack the
Oh,
pepper grinder.
That shit is
Tuesday.
lit.
That's the cheap one. It costs like $2, at the store.
Sharky's the man. He can make anything out of a drill.
I can't. That's awesome.
I feel like we're doing
I,
a
I,
Saturday
I,
Night
I put I
You say
put the
what?
happy faces on there though. So
I said I feel like we're doing a Saturday Night Live skit. Here's
mm-mm.
That is
tutorial
clever.
on how to make a drill bit out of pepper shaker. You want your pepper to
Yeah.
be fast. So, Joe Dirt says they are stealing the trucker fuel now and setting concrete in front of trucks.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I heard that all about the GoFundMe thing. Uh, I guess they finally broke down and they're returning all the money to everybody who donated. So you're not allowed to go fund these protesters, but you can go fund the BLM. You can go fund the um, what do they call them? Leftists that pronoun noun people. Uh, what is the name that they call themselves? The Antifa.
I don't know. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P.
Yeah, you're allowed to go fund
Any of them.
Antifa. And the BLM thing, yeah, it may have started out as um, a good protest, but that has been taken over a long time ago. It doesn't stand.
Hijacked.
Yeah, it doesn't stand for what you think it stands for anymore. It's
Yeah.
all been hijacked.
Well, it's
Antifa.
like
Go ahead.
sorry, Patty. I was going to say, even like donations and stuff. I used to do donations at the when I went out to work at the arsenal, and then you find out that the donations, only a small percentage may go to what you're donating to. So the best way to do it is just like if you see a homeless person, give them fucking $5.
Yeah,
Don't go through the
and
groups. Just do it straight
I
out.
I
Give
guarantee,
them some food, or give them a bottle of whiskey or whatever. I mean,
and I guarantee
that's
you
the
that
best way to help.
anything being donated to me, I will get 90% of it
Yeah,
at
yeah,
least.
yeah. But and it's like,
Uh, we were trying to check some stuff out the other day, and Trev sent me $1 through
mm,
through PayPal, and I had to snapshot it because I thought it was funny. After Trev sent me $1, I said I'm gonna refund your dollar back to you because PayPal
The
took
fees,
50 cents of it.
processing fee, like really.
Yeah.
I didn't send it properly. That's why it was an accident.
Yeah. So now him and I are all hooked up on PayPal because eventually we need. I want to do something for Trev down the road because Trev's been struggling. So
Oh
Yeah.
man, it's all good.
we want to have a little live stream coming up that where we want if anybody can help Trev out. Um,
Well,
he,
for me, the best way would be just a mailing address, and then I could send
and
a check.
I know you're embarrassed, Trev, but you're not gonna get
No,
any help.
I just feel like it's gonna work out. Like everything's gonna work out, so it's all good. Like like if I
Actually,
had some kind of um, good idea for a GoFundMe or something that would make sense, then I would probably start one. But I don't. You can't just be like, "Yo, help this guy get away from the city that he's in."
Yeah.
well,
Like,
So
yeah, yeah. All you gotta do is,
yeah, we'll try to.
escape from New York. I mean, they made that movie a long time ago.
well, I could escape. It's what am I gonna do? Like when I get to wherever with no gas. But yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
no, things are just
no,
really weird.
just something special to try to help you out a little bit. It's
You're
And you're like
young,
super awesome. I just
Fred.
come here just to say hi. I am. They keep saying
I
that to me,
know
bro. I'm
I
young.
wasn't
Well,
I wasn't expecting to even get into that, Trev.
Oh,
But
thanks.
we might as well at least put it out there that we will be having something coming up soon.
What I do
Uh,
want to put out though is I always like kind of stress like tomorrow's not a promise for anyone of us or whatever. So like yesterday was kind of weird for me. Um it's kind of weird when that or you could this is what I've experienced, this is what I feel. But it's like the enemy's like right in front of you and they make themselves known and stuff like that. Like you can't really ignore something like that. And it's coming from like a bunch of angles. So like yesterday, I basically felt like there was a threat toward me from someone I don't even know, you know what I'm saying? Through like a mutual friend or some shit. And it was just very weird, like, you know, uh it was random, bro. Like someone saying some shit like I'll stop like they stalking me and stuff, like bigger than that. It was crazy, but it was just very strange yesterday. So I just want to put that out, like because crazy stuff happens. Apparently, someone got shot at the Chinese food store the other day for their car, a rental car. Apparently, so just saying, I ain't scared of nothing, so it don't matter, bro. But you never know. Tomorrow's not promised. I always say that, and I love everyone that's in here. Shout outs. I wasn't even looking at the chat. I wasn't even here. I wasn't aware that there was a stream going. Just jumped in like, oh, let me see what's going on. I'm like, dang, I missed it, but I ain't missed it. So we here right now. I hope everybody's well. Prayers. I know Joe was in there. Cammy was in there. Brenda. I'm going off the top of my mind right now. Parliamentary. I don't know.
oh, you can't
Everybody
see
else in
this.
there. JW
Uh,
was here before me. Sharky, I
yeah,
love you. Patrick, I love
Joe
you.
oh, you too,
Chappelle,
brother.
Mandela, Mayo, Tonette, um, Brenda, Tobin, A. Tobin. Let's see. Pass me the pepper. Pass me the pepper. Well, I mean pepper drill. Let's see. So, yeah. So, are you still eating your chicken there, Trev?
I just started when I jumped on the screen. Yeah, I'm a little different. Some people are just like, oh, well, I won't come on or something because I'm eating. I really don't care. If y'all don't care, I don't care. I'm
Oh,
just chilling.
Yeah, I wouldn't use. I wouldn't use. I would not use GoFundMe anymore either after the shit they're pulling. Uh, yeah, that's a bunch of bullshit. Minus is listening. Listening. Hardly ever speak of your West Coaster, I think. So Minus is listening. You almost got yourself there situated there, Sharky.
Yeah, yeah. Nobody likes me to take him into the bathroom, so I have to get off here when I do.
That's if you guys can talk to each other, that's actually where I'm heading right now.
You okay?
I'm just chewing. I'll chime in every once in a while.
Oh yeah, the good food. Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah, that's right. I fajita fried some chicken and
Mm.
fajita some beef tips or whatnot. It was kind of stew meat, but same
Yeah.
thing. And you put it on there and it ends up crispy on the outside and just gets it stuck in your teeth because it's so tender on the inside.
Mm.
And
Well, that
you
sounds a
can kind
little
of
better
use
than
it
what I got.
for anything. I mean, I guess I'm just still learning, but um, been making pinto beans. Finally figured out how to make refried beans. Been
Yeah.
watching this lady. What's her name? Rachel Cooks with Love. Is her
Hmm.
channel? Rachel Cooks with Love.
I
A
think I've
Mexican
seen it.
lady. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And she's really good. I mean, I thought I was making refried beans. I thought you just made, pinto beans and then you just squished them, but I was doing it way wrong. No wonder. And so this stuff I've been making lately, I made two different times. You know, good God, man, that stuff's like woo. Because I love bean burritos, just bean burritos, and
Oh yeah.
and you put the onions and stuff in there when you're making the bean burritos, like in her recipe, and that shit's good. And it don't
Yep.
need nothing but. So I want to learn to make the breads. I want to learn to make the tortillas and stuff like that myself, but I haven't gotten to that phase yet.
Yo, is my chewing loud?
But I figure the world's ending. I mean, I can't. My body's not able to do all the hard work I used to, so I better learn to fucking cook
Yeah. Why not?
more than empath cooking. I've got empath cooking, like I can do that straight up, but I mean, but yeah, I better learn how to actually cook, and then I can mix the two together. And when shit goes down, um, like on that movie, for Love and Monsters, I'll be that doofus, that goes out and finds like y'all don't exactly need me. I can make the rigatoni, and he's like, yeah, but you do so much. He's like, no, 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 I really don't. I'm fixing to leave. I'm fixing to leave. Y'all gonna be fine. And
I mean, you hit all the notes
goes
right
out
there.
searching for fucking true love and shit. It's like back out in the world and drawing and shit. I can do that. It's a weird thing to think about, but I mean, who knows what the hell is going to happen in the next fucking
Yeah. Yeah.
shit.
That's
Too.
my point.
I'm just waiting on the zombies. I mean, we're already seeing zombie shit. But
Yeah.
it's going to be
For
zombies in a
real.
different way than we've been
It's
taught. But
crazy.
it's it's definitely in the making. And
Yeah.
the pressure pod is going to blow, and Jay Dreamers is
Yep.
right. Jay Dreamers is right, and here we go with the plasma apocalypse shit and
Yo,
space
guess who just
whales
jumped
and
in? I
oh
see. I
who
see Jim in the building, and minus blindfold said, "Put pinto in a crock pot with onion slices, garlic cloves, and chicken broth, and cook 24
yes
hours with just enough liquid." Are you hearing that shit? I gotta deny that message. Oops.
I think it's
Did you hear
Patty.
that? 24 hours. No, that was It had to do with yesterday. Had to do with yesterday. That was my
That
friend.
wasn't me
Oh,
playing.
So
I don't know what that is.
24 hours with just enough liquid to cover them and amazingly good stuff. Yeah, it sounds dope. I love beans all day. Jim's in
Yeah,
here. Somebody
and
drop a link. We gotta get this guy up here. Love you, bro.
if you
Dearest
don't want to
John,
fart,
Sheppel.
when you go to make your pinto
Mandela.
beans, if you don't want to fart, you got if you put in like a quarter tablespoon of baking powder, or is it baking soda? Baking soda, baking
Probably baking
powder.
soda, but baking powder, like, cause you're,
It takes the gas out of it.
or also
Amazingly.
you
So,
could,
hey,
you
catch
could soak them overnight. Just go
Yeah,
hard,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
rinse
yeah.
it, and then you know.
Mm.
But that makes sense too. I also put like a little bit of apple cider vinegar in it while it's
Ooh,
doing its
that
thing,
sounds good. Yeah, I love apple
just a
cider
little bit.
vinegar.
But I never tried the baking powder. What'd you say, Pat?
He said, "Patty, patty, bo patty, banana, po patty, fee fi po patty,
hey,
patty."
listen to me. I was in
All ears.
Algo's chat the other day, and I was wearing this.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh
Okay.
goodness.
I was wearing this to
I
explain
need a mask, bro.
that I've been harassed and everything by this one nurse who's constantly harassing me. So I don't get to see her every day. I see her every once in a while, but every time she does, and I don't have a problem with the other nurses, but
Right.
they got this one nurse has to have you have to be masked up, and I refuse to
Yeah.
mask up. So I did this, okay, and I'm bringing it to the attention because Chappelle said in the Algo chat, and I didn't get to see it until after the fact, but she said, "Well, Pat, that's still a mask." Yes, you are correct. It's still a mask. But the
Yeah.
difference between me and the other people that are wearing a mask is I did this for a butt ass, throw it in your face joke. I don't
Hmm.
wear this every day. I don't wear this every day. I refuse to mask up for anybody. So, this, yes, is a mask. Again, the difference between me and everybody wearing them damn face diapers is I did this as a joke. And thanks to Rasta Bear, because that's where I got the idea from. So, anyways, wanted to clear that up because I didn't get to read the chat as I was on Elgo show talking, and I seen that, and I'm like, no, 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 I don't wear that damn thing every damn day. No, I was talking about complying with a tissue or a scarf. Well, a tissue, yes, is meeting them halfway. Yes, I have worn a tissue on some occasions to go in and get my blood. I've worn a tissue. Um, not worn a tissue. I put a tissue over my face. Not really put it over my face. I guess you can call it still. I don't know because I don't really put it over my nose, my mouth. I take a tissue, a Kleenex, and I hang it from my lip. So yeah, it's kind of going along with the program, I guess, a little bit. But I'm not smothering myself. I'm not wearing a face diaper.
That's funny.
But
Yeah, it's weird with me. I either wear it or I don't. It
I
sucks. Like,
I am
I
very
cave in.
proud to say that I am maskless, basically. I did wear one. I did the one and only time I wore a face mask is when my daughter was in the emergency room. And I admit that's the one time I literally wore a handker. I didn't put a mask on. I wore a handkerchief. That's still a mask, according to me. That's still a mask. And um, yeah, there's no getting around that. That's still a mask. I still had a hard time breathing. I still felt like I was giving up my. Uh, I didn't feel good when I was wearing it. I felt like the whole year and a half before that fact was defeated, kinda. But I had a good reason to wear it. But now, when it comes to having the jab to go, if I had to have the jab to go in and see my daughter, that's obviously I'm gonna have to draw the line there, and it sounds bad, but I literally will not take that shot, and I just cannot take it, and that would be some screwy shit for them to try to make me take it to throw in something to do it that way would be pretty shitty. But they're doing that with a lot of people right now. They're throwing their kids in there, and if you don't, and now they're trying to pass where they want to shoot people up under the age of 5.
That's crazy. Yo,
Thank you.
hopefully I don't miss too much. I'll be right back. I gotta call my friend. She called me.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, yeah, and you're right. We will have to cross that bridge when it comes. I'm sure we all will have to. Um, yeah. Colorado's mask mandates go bye bye tomorrow. Oh, that's cool. I wish more and more people more and more states would do that. Um, I wonder if there's something behind that though. They always take it away for a little bit, and then bam, they shoot you with something else. Right, Sharky?
Yeah, my brain was elsewhere. I was thinking about rain on the plains, and
Oh, have you talked to
remembering
her?
no, I haven't. It's been before Christmas, and her phone number was I don't know, but yeah, I was thinking like I had a dream, and in that dream I saw like things like that goes on here, right? And like I saw her in a text on the channel I was watching in the dream, and I remember thinking, okay, she's okay. So no, she's somewhere, but I don't think she's here anymore. Um, in this spot, I need to try to call her again, but it's just to me it's a bit odd, and she had so many people die around her, and she was kind of like a bit homeless or whatnot, and just I think she ended up with like 18 people that she knew that had died, and so I'm afraid that she's not exactly here, but she's somewhere. But I don't know. I worry about running on the planes and miss talking to her, and I say it's been some months, and she quit doing videos a couple of years ago. But I would talk to her on the phone every once in a while for about like, and when we would talk for like 2 to 3 hours. Um, but yeah, that's what was going on in my head right then. I'm sorry, I was kind of out of it. Just
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
she had always talked so highly of you, and I know maybe you've heard from her or
Uh, I don't know, probably around December or January, I heard from her
Yeah,
on.
that's what I'm talking about. Like December, yeah, around Decemberish is last I heard. But those are the hard months to go through, especially
Yeah.
over the last 2 years. And if she's lost 18 people, I don't know. I mean, it's just like I worry. But I'm a natural
Did you say
worrier,
18?
so
Did you say 18 people?
yeah. Something. It seems like when I talked to her last, it had bumped up to about 18 people that she knew that had died of the most craziest fucking deaths.
Wow.
Like one fell down the stairs and broke his neck. Um, just crazy stuff, like movie based stuff. It's just like, wait, what?
Wow, that's weird. I've not.
Eh, yeah, it was going on in her life. And I'm afraid she might not be here. Whatever. I don't know. I worry. Though, but I'm
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Brenda said, sending love to all in the community. Sharky praying for rain.
yeah. That's praying on the plains. Was her channel. I need to try
Right.
to call her again. It's been a couple months. I don't know. Last time I did the number didn't even register. It was, I mean, but like 2 weeks before that, when I did, it was went to a voicemail, but it was still there. But then the last time I did in December was, um,
Uh,
this person doesn't have this number or whatever the hell they say when you get that damn computer.
oh, did somebody say Jim is here? Yeah. Hey, Jim, if you want to come in, you're more than welcome to come in real quick. Because we're probably going to be shutting it down pretty soon here. Um, I don't know about you guys, but I have not been feeling good for the last couple of weeks. I have.
Yeah.
I'm not sick or anything. Well, I'm sick, but not with the flu or anything like that. But I've been anything that I eat, I'm throwing it right back up, and I've been doing. I feel like what are them people called that they eat and then they throw up right away? They put their finger down their throat and they throw up.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like because every time I eat, it comes right back up, and I can't hold it down, and I don't know what's going on. And I've been sleeping so much. I get more sleep than I just literally have no freaking energy to do anything, and it gets so bad that I don't even want to talk to anybody on the phone. I don't want to text people. I just don't want to talk. And I had all my blood work done just like last week, and everything came back fine. Blood sugars are a little high, but other than that, everything else came back fine. So, no, not an ulcer. I don't feel any pain in my gut or anything like that. I do feel like it doesn't really hurt at all. Um, I don't. Yeah, it just comes. All of a sudden, I'll be sitting here and I'll start feeling nauseated, and then within 20 minutes after that, I'm throwing up, and I don't know. It's not
Uh,
acid reflux. I got acid reflux. I know what that's like. So I can rule that out. And I had blood work done, so I can rule the gallbladder out. I can rule ulcer out because I've had ulcer before. um, yeah, anorexia, the name of it. Too
Anorexia.
much.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, my A1C was high, but my daily sugars, yeah, they're a little high. Um, nothing like no, it's not food poisoning because it's been going on for a couple weeks now. Um, and it's not too much or not. It's not too much sugar, and it's not like I'm too low on sugar. It's nothing like that.
Hello?
Nothing like that air, guys. Nobody wants to talk while I get booted out. You guys are dead air. So sorry about that, chat. I am back. We shall not leave you alone in the dark. Where did
Well,
Trevor?
hey, now.
My phone signal
I,
manufacturer WL is all back next time. Oh, you're taking off there, Shark?
well, in a bit, but I thought my phone was what did that. I didn't realize this was on your end. I thought it was my phone, so figured.
You didn't know
Wait, what
that you were
happened?
live still?
Well, no, because my tablet's the only thing that's showing me. I'm using on my tablet because the stupid new phone won't. I'm all froze up. I still got JW on my screen. When I look at my phone, which I'm talking
Uh,
to you on, but you see what I'm saying? So it's totally froze, but my tablet wouldn't work, and it kept telling me, it's not
You know,
my fault. And I'm like, what do you mean it's not my fault? Who the fuck are you telling me it's not my fault? Like, you're a stupid tablet, like an old tablet. Instead, I'm like,
Glenn from Boston
anyhow,
may be pretty close. Laced weed. You know what? That's the only thing I can think. I've actually thought of that too, and that's the only thing I can think of.
Yo, me too.
Uh,
I thought of that. So like, I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
I like okay. So sometimes it doesn't happen all the time. Whatever. Like yesterday, my homie gave me some, but it's not like she was giving it to me like to take it with me or whatever. We were supposed to smoke it right there, and she actually smokes this stuff all the time. So it's not like she's giving it to me with ill intent. But I don't smoke a lot, right? And so I've been going to dispensaries and stuff like that because of the quality difference, and I can tell the difference, right? So when I get stuff that I get from over here, because you don't know unknown sources, how it's grown, what's the operation like, and stuff like that, right? It's way different. So I took like one hit earlier today, right? And I just felt mad weird. So I don't know. It might be. I heard there was stuff like they lacing it with like fentanyl and stuff like that. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I've only taken one or two hits, and I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm wasted. Um, the last time I just got sick a little while ago, but it was before I live streamed, and I remember getting almost getting sick while about about a week or so. Hey, Jim, welcome.
Jim,
How's
my
it
guy,
going,
how you feeling?
Jim?
He said he was in bed, but I don't know if he can hear or talk or something. Audio issue.
Jim. Okay. So,
Hey, Patty, can you hear me?
yeah.
I think I am fixing to get off here, man. It's been a long day. I've had a lot of shit going on outside
Okay.
of the stream or whatnot. But I love y'all, and I think I'm fixing to just ready to rest my brain and travel elsewhere and come back the next day.
Okay.
In this hijack dream. But I
Yeah,
love all y'all.
well, I'm gonna shut it down here
Word,
pretty
rest
soon.
well.
Yeah,
Rest
yeah,
well.
yeah. Thanks,
For
y'all
sure.
too. Y'all too. All right,
So
much
take
love,
care of
everyone.
yourself.
Love you, Joe. See you
Thank y'all.
later,
Thanks,
bro.
thanks for letting me holler at everyone. All right, love y'all.
Yep.
Right? Thanks for being
So,
here, bro.
yeah, Trev. The So I've read some comments in here saying that uh, the weed was being laced with fentanyl,
Yo,
lacing all drugs. Yes, sick bastards.
it's
Yeah.
sad.
So
That's why I'm gonna go get from this other place that I know. My homie's growing some shit.
yeah, and
You
this
better grow
is
your
this
own.
is weird because it's two different. This has come from two different people now that I've gotten the weed from. Because I gave the first stuff. That's what I thought it was. The last weed I had.
Batch.
Yeah, I thought that's what it was. So I gave that to somebody else, telling them, "I'm not sure what's going on with this weed. This is why I'm giving it to you. Is because I got sick off it both times, 2 times that I smoked it." And he's
That's
like,
crazy.
"Yeah, man." He's a big. He's like, "Yeah,
Right.
man. I
Pass it
I
to me.
don't care. I'll smoke this stuff."
I
So
don't
I said,
care.
"Well, you're gonna have to let me know, what it does for you."
That's
So he
funny.
comes back the next day and he's asking me some stuff about some some stuff, and I said, "So did you have a chance to smoke any yet?" And he's like, "Oh yeah." I said, "Did you get sick off it?" He goes, "No, no, not at all." I said, "Well, did it get you like really high or what?" And he was like, "Yeah." He was like, I got pretty high, but I didn't get sick." I'm like, that's weird. So now I have some more stuff, and it's from a totally different person,
Source.
and I'm still having the same problem.
I don't know, man. That sounds crazy because, like, legit, um, like when I sense, because I usually do, and that's why I stopped buying stuff over here, like getting stuff over here from unknown sources or whatever. Like, there's no quality assurance, and like I stopped, because I would feel like it's just weird, harsh for no reason. It smells super strong. Um, and a lot of times you don't even know how fresh it is, how it's being kept and stuff like that. It's just mad weird. And then on top of it, they have you paying an arm and a leg, and it's like, bro, no. So if I'm gonna pay that much, I'd rather get some good stuff. So I've been going to dispensaries, and you could tell the difference. So what I'm gonna say is, from the stuff over here, bro, I don't even get high like that. Probably because I don't smoke that much, which is great. But I don't get high like that. Like yesterday, I was smoking a bunch, and I feel like I get to a certain point, and it's just like that's where it goes. So we're just smoking, 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 and I didn't really feel anything there. It did kind of feel weird. Like I told you, I had like somebody telling me that they was trying to follow me and stuff like that. Mad weird. Um, but then also, um, like I said earlier, I went out, took a hit, and I just felt like pain and shit. Like it was weird. It
Hmm.
was very weird. Like I ain't throwing up or anything, but then again, I kind of limit what I'm eating also. So I haven't really been, munching a lot, even though every time you see me on here, I'm munching. But yeah, it's definitely something weird because like I'll get stuff from other places, like I told you, those dispensaries, and it's just bomb. Like it hits crazy because of the way they keep it and stuff like that. A lot of times they have like terp shields which save your terpenes because the other stuff, like the more it's hitting the air and it's exposed to stuff like that, it's gonna lose all that good stuff, like the flavor, the terpenes, the THC content kind of diminishes and stuff. Basically, overall, it just starts to get downgraded. So you don't know with their stuff, but here it's day and night. That's why I stopped getting that stuff. And I actually found out a real cool source right now, so I'm about to go check that stuff out. And he got it for the low too, so I could get like a lot.
Hmm. Yeah.
So I mean, it's always better when you grow it. So these people have like a pretty cool like operation going on.
Yeah, see Jim's having a hard time getting in here.
Oh man, that sucks though. So you definitely said it's like not something that feels like a stomach thing.
No, I mean, no, I don't. I don't feel sick at all, and I don't feel sick when it's coming on. It just all of a sudden out of blue, and I, I don't know because I smoked. I took a couple hits off it before I went on here, and I haven't gotten sick yet. So I don't know if I have to eat something before I do it, or most of the time I usually don't eat until after I smoked it. So
Right.
um, maybe that's the clue is that I need to eat something then smoke it, or I need
I
to
mean,
smoke
but if you're throwing up.
what?
But if you're throwing, wait, so you say you don't eat until after. So you say you smoke or whatever, you eat it, and then you throw up. So maybe you should eat before, is what you're saying?
Yeah,
To try that. I don't know.
I don't know if that will work.
It sounds crazy, like what's going on there, though.
It doesn't make sense either way. I mean, um, either way, whether I eat before or after, if that's what's causing it, it's still going to cause it. But yeah, Jim's internet connection is bad. Um,
Oh no.
but but anyways, it just like I said, it just comes out of the blue, and I don't even feel it coming on until I get nauseated. When I start feeling the nauseation, I know it's coming, and I try to lay down and stuff, drink some water, and then within about 20 minutes, I'm like running to the bathroom, and I'm like, so I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's not an
Oh, I
ulcer.
thought I
I
pressed
have
mute.
no pain. I don't have any pain in my stomach at all. It's just, and like I said, it's I just got a clean bill of health from the doctors from my blood work, so I don't see anything wrong there. I know that they specifically, if they need to really look at something, but since I'm a diabetic, they pretty much look at all my organs anyways. So
Like I could say that, like, and I don't know where it comes. Hey, I see video now.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
yeah.
good.
Hey, okay.
Can you hear me
Oh
now?
my goodness. Hi, everybody.
Do you
Hi.
not have what's going on with your electricity?
I'm
He's
in
in bed.
bed. I'm in bed, getting ready to go to bed.
Oh, okay.
I could put my headset on. I could put my headgear on.
Oh, I mean,
Nah, don't
so
worry about it.
did you have to stop in to say something, or what?
What's that? Say that again.
You just
He
wanted to
stopped in
stop
because
and say something?
I
I just-
wanted to see his face.
Oh, great. Good luck.
Pause.
Well, brother. 72 more hours.
Oh
They're
yeah.
over there?
No, he
I
goes
go
in.
into surgery.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, Wednesday
Can I come
morning.
to see you?
Come on. Won't be able to jump up
It'll take me
and
like,
down if you come.
that's fine. Jump up.
Uh,
Like,
Yeah. So how you
it'll
feeling?
take me like probably almost 20 hours.
I'm good right now. I had a rough night last night, but tonight so far is good. Last night I got a scare about 3:30 in the morning. Man, I'll tell you, scared the shit out of me. I almost called an ambulance, but I took a nitroglycerin and it went away. So I'm good. I'm just scared. My stress level's up high because it's getting closer.
Yeah.
Can we
Yeah.
calm you down by any means?
Oh,
I'm gonna try. Everything's all right, even though tomorrow's not promised. In the end, that's what
Right.
matters.
right, exactly.
We're gonna be fine, for real.
Yeah.
But just like Joe, I want to see you bounce back, bro. Like you're gonna be here.
I'm gonna do my best.
Yeah. I think you'll be fine. It's not like the first time or even the 1,000th time they've done it. They've done it many, many, many times.
Yeah. I'm more scared of the afterwards than I am the actual surgery.
Do you have somebody that, like a nurse or something, set up to come in and help you out?
Yeah, I've got a day nurse coming, and then I got Amber. I've got 2 other cousins that are going to help out and take shifts. And then I got Meals on Wheels for 30 days, so I don't have to worry about food.
Well, that's
I'll
awesome.
spend. I think I'm spending 5 to 10 days in the hospital afterwards. I got to go tomorrow to the doctor for pre-op. Tuesday I go into the hospital, and then Wednesday morning they do the surgery.
And then how long are they expecting to keep you after the surgery?
I'm here in 7 to 10 days. I'll be in the hospital.
Yeah. Joe Dirt said, "No big deal, Jim. You got this."
Yeah, I think so. Plan is to go back to work by my birthday.
Who we got? Oh, it's Joe.
Hey,
what
Joe
up?
How you doing, Joe? Hey, I didn't believe a damn person either, bud. I didn't believe a damn
Say that-
person either, man.
I know, right?
Hold on a minute.
Everybody's sitting there telling me, "Oh, you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, it's no big deal. People have kids every day, and it's worse than." I'm like, dude, yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah, the operation sounds creepy.
It is very terrifying, man. No lie there.
Well, I mean, I honestly would be terrified myself, but I don't want to say that.
Yeah. No, it's true. There's nothing you can do about that fear, except just, hey, it's gonna be all right, you know.
It's at 90 minutes.
Yeah, you have
It's
to.
that 90 minutes that I'll be on the machine. The 90 minutes that they'll actually have my blood flowing through the 4 machines. That's the part that scares me.
I'm
what if
gonna
they
bet
can't
you won't
restart me?
remember a thing.
Well,
I'm gonna bet you won't.
Oh, I'm
remember.
sure I won't. I'm sure I won't.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I didn't have any kidneys working for 3 days. All my blood was going through a machine too. It's not like having your heart pulled out. I get that. I don't know if you're having your heart pulled out, but
Pretty much.
Yeah, I didn't even have the thing about it for me though is I didn't even have time to get scared. It just happened to me. So
Hey, Joe, I got a question for you. Did they give you the 2 hand grips on your chest so if you coughed, you could hold on to it so it won't make your chest extend?
Nah, they
Do you
gave
know
me
what
a
I'm talking?
pillow. They gave me a
A
pillow,
pillow?
and that really helped.
I heard.
Man. You hold
I
that
heard a
pillow
pillow
here.
helps too.
Oh, it did help for like 2 weeks. So, yeah.
How hard
I
is
don't
it to
even know
cough?
what it is. Well, it's easy to cough, but
Really? See that? Oh my God! I'm just so nervous at the afterwards.
here's the truth. When you cough, if you don't have the pillow, it is very uncomfortable. It does kind of hurt. Sneezing's wonderful, I'll tell you that. But you hold
Really?
that, yeah, yeah, it's wonderful. You hold that pillow close, even just do it with your hand. Just hold and go ahead. And there's so little pain doing it that way. But if it
Okay.
just all of a sudden you're coughing and you don't prepare, yeah, it's a little bit, but it ain't gonna kill you. It's just a little
Right.
uncomfortable, right? So don't worry, man.
When does it start to feel where you're feeling like you don't need the pain meds?
A day? I don't know.
Really? That soon?
Yeah.
Really? See, I'm sitting there thinking it's going to be a week or 2 before I start saying, okay.
No, I turned down medication for pain besides like Tylenol. After day 2, I was all right. I could deal with the pain. It didn't bother me. And you
When did
seem
they
like a
took the
strong guy. I mean,
When did they take the drain tubes out?
day 3, maybe day 4, somewhere in there.
Because
Hey, that one right there scared me a little bit too. But it happened so fast that there was no pain in that at all. Taking them tubes out was not painful. It was just an odd feeling.
When I had breast cancer as a 16-year-old, they did surgery on my chest, and I had tubes on both sides of my chest. So I know but these were really small tubes. But I know what that feels like. But that was in me for, I think, 8 days. They were draining, and that's what I was wondering. Are they going to leave it in there for 8 days again?
Well, I would imagine that time can vary per individual. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because people will drain different. But I think I had mine out on day 3 or 4. Honestly, it's kind of a blur. But
Yeah,
there was no real pain. The only pain I actually went through was I was uncomfortable in their bed, so my back hurt. As bad as it sounds, man, the chest ripped open, heart taken out, tubes all in you, and I'm bitching about my back hurting because the bed's uncomfortable. That was my biggest pain was that.
Did you have to lay flat, or were you able to elevate yourself, or what?
Dude, I was all over that room. Actually, for most of my time, I slept in the chair beside the bed. I never even got in my bed, man. I didn't like the bed, so I just sat in the chair. And that was day 2. It was like, screw that. That's obviously not going to help me.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, Joe, you don't know what that means.
Yeah, but I wouldn't worry too much. And I know it's terrifying because, dude, I went completely insane for a couple months before mine. I was so drunk every day. I was insane, dude. It was like, fuck me. Are you kidding? truth is, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I remember the videos you were doing before your surgery, and you
I
were
was going
there were
insane.
days where you were just giving up, just drinking.
I was. Yeah. So don't do what I did, but trust me, not a big deal, but it is terrifying. But I'm gonna be talking to you in a week. All right?
Right.
Yeah, man. We're out
What do you
here.
mean? Don't do what you did?
Like
Drinking.
drinking and
Giving up.
Oh,
Right
I don't drink.
before.
I'm not a drinker.
panicking.
Worry all the
panic.
time.
Oh,
You know, all of it.
okay. I'm trying not to panic. I really am, but the more I try, my stomach is literally quivering
No.
right now.
Drink some Boost. Yeah,
Some
Boost.
some.
Boost.
What is that?
Insurance.
It's like
Boost
a
is.
yeah, like
Insurance.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Drink that.
Okay.
You know, just settle
Okay.
your stomach down. You're gonna want something. One of the other bad things, I should probably say something, is ask for a lot of diuretics, man, because man, when you can't shit for a week, it is bad, dude. It's just uncomfortable, makes you crabby, makes you, it pisses you off. So just
Right.
get some diuretics. And hold on, let me go grab something. Hold on, I'll be back, guys.
Okay. Yeah. The closer the day gets, the worse I'm really starting to. Oh God, here we go. Oops.
Yo, real quick, I just wanted to say my great grandfather always denied the pain medication, so that's what I have in my mind every time. Like, do I really need this? Because that stuff is
Yeah.
it's heavy stuff.
Oh, I know.
But man, I think it'll be cool. I'm one to say, please just calm down.
I'm calm.
No, I mean like
If you look at me from the outside, I'm calm. It's the inside of me that, like I said, the quivering of
Yeah.
my stomach, and there's no way for me to control that, other than me just taking a deep breath and going, Other than
That
that, I
works
can't
too.
control it.
Right.
I want you to write this down.
Closer.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me grab a pen and paper.
Oh, magnesium.
Oh yeah. I know exactly what that is.
Yeah,
My
that's got
ex-girlfriend was a bulimic, and she used to drink that after she ate.
I'll tell you what, $3.
Magnesium.
I can't
I'll
tell
send
you
it
how
go
much I
around.
spent on prescription diuretics that didn't work. $3, I was shitting in 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've used
This
that
is
before when I was
this
on.
is important. But after that, that'll go away too after a week or two or whatever, depending on how much
One
solid
time-
food you ate. Stay
When
away
I-
from heavy meat.
I can't eat heavy meat right now,
Yeah,
even
I
now
can't-
before the surgery.
Yeah. I can't either. All my blood disappears when I eat steak or something. It's like, ugh. I'm passed out.
My
at the
stomach,
table.
my stomach hurts if I eat like a steak or anything or a stew meat. I literally have belly aches right now.
Yeah, I understand that.
I'm like that Joe when I eat carbs, and when I eat like a pizza or something like that, or chips or whatever, I'm like within like 10 minutes after eating. That's when you know
Yo,
you're eating wrong shit.
I got the phone call again. I'm gonna have to jump right back. Hopefully you guys are still here.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know how
Okay,
much
Trev.
you're gonna be around, Trev, but
Joe,
if
where'd you
not-
go?
you're still able to jump on.
I got a phone call. That's the only reason.
No
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I want to
know much
deny it,
about-
but this girl's like,
Go get her,
Yeah,
Trev.
we know.
no, you don't
get your
know.
freak on.
It's just like, nah. She's looking to get something for her mom's birthday tomorrow and shit.
Yeah, I bet
so,
she
like-
is.
she don't come to
She
me
wants
for
that
that.
Come
Tootsie
on,
Roll.
Jeff, you don't need money. You don't
Her
need money
mom
that
probably
bad. You
does.
gotta pimp yourself.
No joke.
All right,
$100?
Jeff, go
No,
take
it's
your
not like
phone
that at
call.
all.
I'll
Yeah,
talk to
come
you
back.
later.
I want you to be gone.
If we're still up, go for it. Come on in.
All right, actually, I'm not even gonna drop. I'm right here.
Okay. Anyway,
It's
did you talk to?
terrifying. And no one's
Did you
gonna
talk to
take
Sandy yet?
Yeah,
Everything
I hope
good?
y'all didn't hear that.
yeah. I talked to her today.
Okay, good.
Matter of fact, she was on the phone when I ended up throwing up today, and I was trying to hit. I'm like throwing up, and I'm like got my head over the toilet, and my phone. I don't even know where my phone is. I think it was on the floor, or no, it was up on the sink. And I'm trying to hit the mute button, and I couldn't find the mute button, and so she heard the whole ordeal.
Oh, poor thing. Thank God it was family.
yeah. Yeah. Good thing it wasn't a live stream or something.
Hey, Joe Dirt, where are you located?
Minnesota.
Upper, lower, down by St. Pete or St. Paul?
No, central.
Okay. Reason I ask is I knew you said Minnesota once before, and I wasn't sure. And the company I work for, they're telling me that when I come back to work, that they're going to give me the drop and hook just north of Minneapolis, round trips. And I'm like, well, shit, Joe Dirt and I can get hook up then.
Yeah, you're about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. Not far.
Okay.
There's plenty
No,
of
that's
space.
not bad.
Plenty of space to pull your truck in here if you need to park for the night too.
Oh, I'd be afraid to sink in that dirt.
No, you won't sink.
Huh, okay. Well, we'll take it to a thought. You know.
Yeah.
It might be an idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sandy
you should be able to swing a trailer around too.
Just
No
keep
big-
the camper out there. Keep the camper out there so I have a place to stay.
It's there. No big deal.
Uh,
You'll make it through this, buddy.
I think so too.
Sandy said she's in chat there, Jim.
Who? Oh, Sandy. Hi, cuz.
Yeah, the only thing that makes me uncomfortable is where them tubes went in. They're still tender. They still feel weird. Still feels like I got a hole in my stomach, but they're healed, you know.
What about the catheter? Oh, I can't. I'm freaking out of the fact that I have to have a catheter. Oh yeah. Oh, you only have 2 holes.
Yeah.
Well, a friend of mine's got 4.
No, just 2.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yep.
They did a good job, though. They did a good job getting you back together.
They do feel weird,
Yeah.
you know.
Wait till they start itching.
Hey, someone owes me $1. I took the shirt off. You owe me $1.
Hey, wait till them scars start itching, Jack. I'm telling you.
Hey, Joe, do you know who you look like? You look like Chucky's father.
Yeah. Who's that?
Chucky? You know, Chucky the doll? Chucky?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You
There's
know,
only
he's
one
got that crazy hair up on top.
Is that static coming from me?
Yeah, I think so. You are Trucker Jim. But I like your hair, man. That's a lot of the women love your hair.
Oh, this is like 6 months is going to be hell. Because they did chop it all off before I went into surgery.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is 5 months of growth.
That's right. You did have a really short haircut. Yeah.
Chop. I figured I'd be,
Yeah,
just in case I passed, I figured I'd be presentable.
you looked all clean cut. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't have any fear, man. I can't tell you that, though. You're going to, but don't drive yourself insane over it. It's the biggest thing.
You still there, Jim?
Yeah, you're very low on volume.
Cammy said I still had coffee as well, coffee. Okay. So for me, it was mostly fruits and veggies, eggs, if you can get farm fresh, mostly water. Need to eat things that fix gut floral. I've actually even been taking probiotics. I don't know if that will work at all, but I've been taking like the tea. I've been drinking the tea probiotics,
Eat some
lemon ginger,
yogurt.
lemon ginger plus probiotics. Thinking that maybe that will help. But I've been doing this tea for about a week now, and I don't know notice any difference.
Yeah, eat some yogurt. That's one of the best probiotics. Honestly, some Greek yogurt or whatever.
Yeah.
I do.
I'll be at the hospital for you, Jim. Sandy said.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, I had my mother and my son there for the whole time, so that was kind
That's
of nice. Actually, they'd only come in for like an hour and then go back to the hotel, but it was still nice having someone there if you needed them.
yeah. Yeah. So, Jim, do you have anything that you want to say before we go? Because I gotta get up at 3:30. I don't want to wear myself out. Yeah, I want to go back to sleep. Tell you, I've been sleeping a lot lately. I don't know why. Just fucking can't get enough sleep.
It's all right. Your body calls for it. Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I popped in. I seen Jim, and I heard 72 hours. We're all here for you, man. You were all here for me. I didn't quite understand at the time, but I do now. Thank you. And you'll be okay too, Jim.
Yeah. Yeah, it was yeah, I felt for you every one of them videos that you made, man. We're
Oh, it's going nuts. Yeah.
yeah, I was glad to see you back on the live stream. It didn't take you long either. You did it right from your bed, I believe.
Yeah,
When you went
I
live
had to
streaming
stand by the
your
hospital
hospital
window in order to get the signal out. Yeah.
bed. Yeah. So yeah, he kept us updated himself, pretty much.
I think about the only thing I miss, but I don't miss too much. I still try to smoke a little weed, but man, it just makes my heart race, and it's like, fuck. So I go a
Really?
few days without, and then I take a hit, and it's like, yeah, I can't do this no more. Drinking, fuck, I tried to have a few beers a couple times there, and it's all fine when I'm half drunk, but next day the heart just pounds, so I really can't do that shit no more either, but it's all right.
Yeah.
Better to be clear head anyway. The future's uncertain. Rather see it coming.
Yeah. We can't hear you, Jim.
Yeah.
gonna go on tomorrow or Tuesday?
I don't. I rarely make plans. I mean, I can try. I can, if you want me to go on, I can go on.
All
Uh,
right, please text me because I want to go on before I go in the hospital.
I can't. I can't hear you.
He said text him because he wants to go on before he goes in.
Okay, what time do you go in?
Well, no. I mean, before surgery on Wednesday.
Yeah, he goes in on Wednesday, so he'd like you to go live tomorrow or Tuesday.
Okay,
If you can.
but don't you go to the hospital Tuesday night?
No, I'll be there Tuesday morning, but I will still be able to talk.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna
Okay,
let you
yeah,
know.
I will try to schedule one for Tuesday. What works better for you, Monday or Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Okay,
Tuesday.
so I'll try to schedule one for Tuesday. Joe, do you think you can be here on Tuesday night?
I'm here every day. No big deal.
Okay, so what time do you think? About 8:30, or
Yeah.
yeah? Okay,
Good time.
okay, then I'll schedule one for Tuesday at 8:30.
All
All
right, I
right,
love you guys. Talk to you later.
love you.
Love
Take
you
care
too,
of
Jim.
yourself. Have a good night.
Thanks a lot, Patrick.
Thanks,
You
Joe.
guys
Have a
all
good
have a
night.
good.
Bye,
Yeah.
Joe.
Thanks. Have a good night, Joe. And thanks, chat, for coming in. I appreciate it. And you guys all have a good night and stay vigilant.